Good afternoon, people of YouTube. My name is John Andrade, and this semester I was given the task of picking a behavior about myself to change and tracking that behavior throughout the whole semester. So the behavior that I chose to change about myself was eating healthier, eating less fast food, and cooking more at home. Kind of all those three things pulled into one. There was a few things about this that I thought would be easy just because of the nature of how I am as a person. I'm a pretty athletic person. I'm a fit guy. I've been doing sports and particularly football for the past, more than a decade. I got some success doing it. I beasted the East Ruffin McNeil Championship. Got that. We didn't win the state championship, but we made it to the game 4 states, and we were 14-1. So I definitely have a history of sports and athletics. So in the beginning, my ideas about the behavior change was that it wouldn't be that hard. I'm already a fit guy. Cutting back, eating healthier, that should be something that I'm already doing, right? So I definitely didn't think that would be hard. Also, just about myself as a person, I'm definitely strong-willed. I'm definitely going to accomplish anything I set my mind to. So in the beginning, I definitely thought it was going to be easy. What I learned, though, was that it wasn't that easy. It was actually pretty difficult. The thing that made it difficult, one of the things that made it difficult was definitely the availability of fast food locations. So just within a 5-minute drive from my job, I work at Airbound, which is a trampoline park. A 5-minute drive from my job, there is a Taco Bell, there's a Wendy's, there's a Sonic, there's a McDonald's, there's a Bojangles, there is a Cookout, there's a Zaxby's. There's a lot of food places to eat. So basically, whenever I'm going into or leaving work, there's always an opportunity to go grab some fast food. That to a person is a lot more appealing than going to get groceries and sitting down and cooking something at home. Definitely when you're on the run, it makes it harder. Being on the run, like I said, another thing that made it difficult was just the busy schedule of a college student. We're always going to, like I said, work, class, volunteering, meetings. There's always something to do with us. So definitely the idea of setting all that aside and just going to the store, picking out groceries, going home, meal prepping, making a whole meal, that takes time, and time is something that, quite frankly, we just don't have as college students sometimes. So those two things, the availability of fast food locations and the busy schedule of a college student, definitely made the behavior change pretty difficult in the beginning. It was something that I had to adjust to as I went through. As I'm trying to go home and cook more and eat healthy, I'm driving by, like I said, a Cookout, a Bojangles, and all these different fast food locations. And in the back of the car, I got, lettuce and celery, and I'm trying to eat healthy, and I got all this stuff. So it definitely made it hard seeing that stuff in the beginning. It wasn't easy. So a couple of things that made it easier were definitely the support from my peers. Just last night, I made some hibachi chicken with some white sauce, just like if you would get from a Mimi's or Miyabi's or a place like that. I made it homemade myself. I steamed the rice, cooked the rice, did all that. And my friends helped me pretty much throughout the whole process. I called my friend Jordan. He told me about the sauce, the marinade, how to prep the chicken. My roommates taught me about just adding stuff to the rice, adding the egg to the rice or the butter and all that. So they definitely walked me through it, and just having peers there that can be supportive of the change you're trying to make, instead of, no, forget that, John, let's go to McDonald's. Instead of doing that, they were sitting there telling me how to cook. So definitely the support of my peers is definitely something that made the process easier. Another thing was just the results in terms of my health. Whenever you make a behavior change, it's definitely important to see those tangible changes and those tangible results that's happening to you, and it's going to make the change a lot easier once you see that you're actually yielding results. So as I was going through the process, a couple months in, 2 months in, I was feeling better, and my ideas about it were that it went from being kind of difficult seeing all the restaurants and all that to, once I got the changes and I started feeling healthy about myself, the change wasn't so hard anymore. So I kind of went through a weird phase. In the beginning, I thought it was going to be really easy. Once I started, it got difficult because of all the fast food places around me and just how hard it was to sit down and go cook someplace. But then once I got the results, like I said, tangible results that I yielded, started feeling better, didn't get as many stomach aches, I wasn't as tired, wasn't as fatigued at work. Those results made the whole process a lot easier. Another thing to talk about were just the determinants of health that played a large role. Those two things were social factors and access to quality health services. In college, we don't have too many farmers markets or too many, just homegrown places like that. The things that are pushed to us more are fast food locations, like I said, in restaurants. So those two things, those social determinants, definitely made it a little harder, social factors included. But overall, I feel like the behavior change was definitely a good one. It was definitely great. When I feel better, I'm definitely more healthy now. My ideas about it changed a lot, but now I'm at a good spot right now where I feel like the change I made was a pretty good one. So that was just a quick little video blog about my behavior change for this semester, and I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day.